My name is Chalis Montgomery, and I live in Bethlehem, Georgia, with my husband Ken, who's a math teacher, and my daughter Gwendolyn. My husband is the math teacher. I'm a part-time piano teacher. And of course, my income has been drastically affected because as a piano teacher, that's very close contact, and there's no way that that's going to happen in normal circumstances. And we have a daughter who is immune compromised. And so that is very difficult for us. The initial months of the pandemic were filled with existential dread. We had to have hard conversations as a family about how we keep our daughter safe and how we possibly make additions to the house so that my husband can possibly come and go from his teaching job. There's just been so much uncertainty. And on top of that, not knowing how it would specifically affect us because we do have this child who has extra medical needs. All of it is terrifying, from the finance aspect to will she be able to receive care, because Bethlehem is rural Georgia and healthcare has not been a priority for our representation here in Georgia. For those of us who have children who have pre-existing conditions, are absolutely terrified that we will go bankrupt, that we won't be able to provide care for our kids, for our families. My daughter is 10 and she has an autoimmune disease. And right now, at the age of 10, she's looking ahead to what careers she might choose so that she can move out of the country at 10. They want to support life from conception to the grave. But I don't find that that is true. I look at my daughter, who was diagnosed with juvenile rheumatoid arthritis at age 2, and I look at her now at 10, and I wonder if her life matters. Their actions tell me that her life doesn't matter. I want senators who are going to put actions behind their words. I want senators who care about all of us. And with 4.3 million Georgians potentially losing access to health care, that has a huge economic benefit on our state. We have a lot of small business owners who are not going to be able to afford to help their employees, or not going to be able to afford to stay in business because they won't be able to afford the health care that they need. The choice is stay sick during a pandemic or go bankrupt. Every day, I hear from friends on Facebook or family members that they're struggling due to COVID. They have had to reduce hours at work. Some have been laid off. Some are not just worried about the upcoming holidays, but they're worried about whether they can keep a roof over their heads. The rent check comes due every month at the first of the month, and without that COVID relief and without employment, a lot of people are just stuck.